Is it really true that astronauts expect floating objects? After spending months in the weightlessness of space, many astronauts return to Earth with an unusual habit. They sometimes expect things to float when they let them go. This quirky behavior comes from their time in microgravity, where objects don't fall the way they do on our home planet. In space, there's no gravity pulling everything toward the ground, so astronauts learn to adapt. When they toss a pen or a snack, they watch it drift instead of fall. It's fascinating how deeply this experience can affect their perception, even once they're back on solid ground. For some astronauts, it takes time to adjust to Earth's gravity again. The moment they realize their belongings don't float is often a comical reminder of their incredible journey. This phenomenon shows how adaptable humans can be to extreme environments. Believe it or not, baseballs need New Jersey mud. Every Major League Baseball game starts with a fascinating ritual that often goes unnoticed. Before taking the field, players rely on a special mud sourced from the banks of the Delaware River in New Jersey. Freshly manufactured baseballs have a slick coating that can make gripping them challenging. Luckily, this unique mud works wonders by providing the perfect texture, allowing players to throw, catch, and hit with confidence. Interestingly, the exact recipe for this mud is a well-kept secret, shared only within the league. By applying this magic mud, players ensure their baseballs have an optimal grip without causing any harm to the ball's structure. Next time you watch a game, remember that every pitch and swing is not just about skill, it's also about this quirky tradition that ensures the game is played just right. This might surprise you. Women's hearts beat faster. Did you know that a woman's heart is generally smaller than a man's heart? This size difference means that a woman's heart pumps a lower volume of blood with each beat. To make up for this, a woman's heart usually beats 6 to 8 times faster each minute compared to a man's heart. Isn't that fascinating? One key player in this difference is estrogen, a hormone that not only affects various bodily functions, but also influences heart rates. So while a man might have a larger heart that beats more slowly, a woman's smaller heart works a bit harder, beating faster to ensure her body gets the oxygen and nutrients it needs. Understanding these differences helps us recognize how unique our bodies are and how hormones impact our health in intricate ways. Isn't the human body amazing? Surprisingly, biodegradable bags need special care. Many people think that throwing away biodegradable plastic bags is as simple as tossing them in the trash, but that's not the case. These bags are designed to break down over time, but they need the right conditions to do so. Industrial composting facilities provide the heat and moisture necessary for the breakdown process. When these bags are disposed of in regular trash, they often end up in landfills, where they can take years to decompose. Even leaving them outside won't help, as they might not break down fast enough in natural environments. This can lead to harmful plastic pollution. To truly benefit from biodegradable bags, it's important to take them to commercial composting centers or check if your community has special disposal programs. By doing so, you're not just reducing waste, but also helping protect the environment. Did you know goldfish can't live in round bowls? In Italy, it's actually illegal to keep your goldfish in those classic round bowls we often see in movies. This law stems from concerns about the health and well-being of these popular pets. Goldfish, which are known for their vibrant colors and graceful swimming, thrive best in spacious, filtered environments. Round bowls limit the fish's ability to swim freely and can negatively impact their growth, leading to various health problems. In larger aquariums, with proper filtration and aeration, goldfish can reach much greater sizes and lead happier lives. Italy's laws emphasize the importance of animal welfare, encouraging owners to provide their pets with a suitable habitat. The move reflects a growing global awareness of keeping pets in environments that mimic their natural habitats. So next time you're thinking about getting a goldfish, remember this fun fact and consider a proper aquarium. Why not give your pet the space it needs to flourish? Discover the magic of Rajasthan's Jeanbori stepwell. This stunning structure, completed in the 19th century, stands as a testament to India's rich architectural heritage. Jeanbori is not your average water reservoir. It's a beautifully crafted stepwell with over 3,500 steps that lead down to the water level. Its intricate design showcases a blend of utility and artistry, highlighting how ancient civilizations ingeniously managed water access in arid regions. These stepwells were built not just for practical purposes, but also as gathering places where communities could come together. As you descend the steps, you can marvel at the ornate carvings and the cool atmosphere, a welcome escape from the scorching heat outside. This stepwell is more than just a structure. It tells a story of innovation and tradition that dates back centuries. Have you ever wondered how such architectural wonders were created using only local materials? Guess what really drives mail regulations in America? In 1894, the United States government took a bold step by banning the mailing of obscene materials, which surprisingly included playful illustrations of dancing skeletons. Authorities found these images too suggestive, even though they were meant to be funny. This ban is a fascinating glimpse into the cultural mindset of the Victorian era, where strict moral standards shaped various aspects of everyday life, including what you could send through the mail. The decision to restrict these lighthearted drawings reflects how societal values can influence laws, especially concerning decency and public morality. As you think about this, consider how our own standards today might affect what we find acceptable in communications and art. Isn't it intriguing to see how perceptions of humor and decency can change over time? A mystery from Australia still baffles us today. In 1948, a man was discovered dead on a beach near Adelaide, and the circumstances surrounding his death are as puzzling as ever. He had no identification, and the only clue was a small note found in his pocket with the words Tamam Shud, Persian for ended or finished. This led investigators to a torn book of poetry, linking it to a possible code or message. Despite extensive police efforts, including toxicology tests and appeals to the public, no one ever identified the man, and his death remains unsolved. Was it a tragic accident, a case of espionage, or something more sinister? This enigmatic story has sparked endless theories and even inspired books and documentaries. It invites curious minds to explore what truly happened that fateful day and whether we will ever uncover the truth. Why does frozen oxygen glow sky blue? When oxygen, the gas we breathe, is frozen under extreme conditions, it transforms into a striking solid that boasts a beautiful sky blue color. This stunning hue comes from the way solid oxygen absorbs and reflects light, creating a visual spectacle that seems almost magical. Unlike the colorless gas we encounter daily, solid oxygen reveals an unexpected beauty, showing just how diverse and fascinating familiar elements can be when they change their physical forms. Scientists study this phenomenon to better understand the properties of materials under different temperatures and pressures. The brilliant blue of frozen oxygen not only captures our imagination, but also reminds us that nature is full of surprises. Isn't it incredible that a simple element like oxygen can appear so dramatic when conditions change? Experience the magic of the Akita Song Festival returning. After a long break due to the pandemic, this beloved annual event in Japan is back, much to the delight of locals and visitors. Traditionally a dazzling showcase, the festival once filled the night sky with 10,000 glowing paper lanterns, creating a vibrant, enchanting atmosphere. However, this year, the festival has been reimagined with a more intimate flair, featuring only 30 talented performers. This shift highlights the essence of community spirit, allowing attendees to truly connect with the artists and each other. The performances showcase traditional Japanese music and dance, drawing from rich cultural roots that are both captivating and soul-stirring. As the performers present their artistry under the shimmering lights, festival goers can feel the warmth of the Akita community's resilience and passion. So whether you are a first-timer or a returning fan, the festival promises an unforgettable experience that celebrates both tradition and renewal. Are you ready to soak in the sounds and sights? Ever seen a glacier in action? Glaciers are nature's slow-moving bulldozers, gradually transforming landscapes while transporting massive boulders as they creep along. These gigantic ice masses can be several miles thick, and as they move, they carve out valleys and shape mountains. Imagine a giant block of ice pushing down on the earth, scraping and grinding away at rock surfaces. This slow yet relentless process unfolds over thousands of years, turning rugged terrains into stunning landscapes like fjords and U-shaped valleys. As glaciers advance, they pick up sediment in large stones from their surroundings, carrying them for miles before eventually dropping them off when they melt. This phenomenon illustrates the powerful geological impact of glaciers, showcasing how our planet's features are constantly changing. Understanding glaciers helps scientists grasp climate change, as their melting rates can indicate rising global temperatures. Next time you're admiring a mountain range or a deep valley, think about the massive glaciers that shaped that scenery over millennia. Here's a wild fact about safety coffins. In the 19th century, many people lived in fear of being buried alive, a terrifying thought that became all too real due to medical technology being underdeveloped. Doctors struggled to tell the difference between coma, paralysis, and actual death, sometimes leading to premature burials. To counteract this frightening possibility, inventive minds came up with safety coffins equipped with bells or flags. These clever devices allowed a person who had been accidentally entombed to signal for help, giving them a chance to be rescued before it was too late. Imagine someone lying in a coffin, ringing a bell to alert their loved ones. What a chilling and yet fascinating safety measure. This unique solution reflects the creativity and ingenuity of the time, turning a nightmare scenario into a beacon of hope. How did people cope with such fears before these inventive solutions arrived? Have you ever wondered about Istanbul's unique geography? This fascinating city is special because it sits on two continents, Europe and Asia. Divided by the Bosphorus Strait, Istanbul offers a blend of cultures, traditions, and flavors from both sides. On one side, you can stroll through the vibrant neighborhoods of Europe, immersing yourself in its artsy atmosphere and historic landmarks like the majestic Hagia Sophia. Cross over to the Asian side and you'll discover a more relaxed vibe, with quaint streets and local markets that showcase the rich culinary scene. This geographical split not only shapes the city's skyline, but also influences its lifestyle and social dynamics. Istanbul is where the East meets the West, creating a unique fusion that attracts millions of tourists each year. Whether you're enjoying a ferry ride across the Bosphorus or sampling delicious street food, experiencing Istanbul is like walking through a living history book. So if you ever get the chance to visit, how will you explore this remarkable city that straddles two worlds? Did you know that your wrist has a hidden secret? The palmaris longus tendon is a fascinating evolutionary remnant found in many humans. To see if you have this tendon, simply touch your thumb and pinky together while flexing your wrist. You might notice a raised band in the center. Surprisingly, about 10 to 15% of people don't have this tendon, and those who lack it experience no decline in grip strength. This quirky tendon is also useful in medicine, as surgeons often harvest it for reconstructive procedures. So even if it's not essential for all of us, the palmaris longus serves as a little reminder of our evolutionary journey. Next time you flex your wrist, think about how this tiny tendon connects you to our ancient ancestors. Believe it or not, Chad's name has a watery origin. The country of Chad receives its name from Lake Chad, a major body of water that has been a lifeline for countless communities throughout history. The term Chad is derived from the Kanuri word sada, meaning a large expanse of water. This connection highlights the lake's importance as one of Africa's historically largest lakes, offering essential resources such as fish and irrigation to nearby populations. During the European colonization era, explorers adopted this local term, permanently associating the nation's identity with this significant geographical feature. Unfortunately, Lake Chad has faced severe challenges, drastically shrinking over the years due to climate change and human activities like water diversion projects. Today, it remains a crucial source of livelihood for millions while also serving as a poignant reminder of how a name can reflect deep cultural and environmental stories. So the next time you think of Chad, remember its connection to the vast waters that have influenced the lives and traditions of its people. Here's something incredible about the Chiweenie dog. The Chiweenie is a fun and charming hybrid breed created by crossing a Chihuahua and a miniature dachshund. These little pups typically weigh between 10 to 20 pounds and are loved for their unique looks, which combine the long, low body of a dachshund with the adorable, expressive face of a Chihuahua. Chihuahuas are known for their playful personalities, often becoming energetic bundles of joy in their homes. They love to cuddle and are great companions, making them a favorite among dog enthusiasts. Their affectionate nature often shines through as they thrive on human interaction and affection. Because of their small size, Chihuahuas adapt well to various living situations, from apartments to houses with yards. If you're considering a furry friend, the Chihuahua might just be the perfect choice for a lively, loving addition to your family. Believe it or not, the Bible is now an electronic bracelet. This innovative device allows users to listen to the sacred text whenever they want, making Scripture accessible in a modern format. Imagine wearing a bracelet that connects you to spiritual wisdom on the go. This device is perfect for those looking for thoughtful gifts or anyone wanting to enjoy religious literature without the hassle of traditional books. By blending cutting-edge technology with faith, it creates a unique way to engage with age-old teachings. Whether you're commuting, exercising, or simply enjoying a quiet moment, the electronic bracelet offers a fresh perspective on biblical stories and lessons. It invites users to explore passages at their own pace, making it easier to integrate spiritual reflection into daily life. The convenience of having the Bible right on your wrist is a game changer for many believers and seekers. So, why not dive into these timeless words with a touch of modern flair? Talk about a remarkable fusion of faith and innovation. Turns out, the truth is that your forest is cursed. This small yet notorious patch of land in Ichikawa, Japan, spans just about 40 square yards, yet it carries an enormous weight of local legend and fear. The tales tell of a vanished samurai lord who once roamed this area, leaving behind an eerie presence that seems to linger still. Adding to the forest's ominous aura is a rumored bottomless pit that allegedly releases poisonous gases, keeping curious explorers at bay. The forest is entirely walled off, strictly prohibiting entry, and its unsettling reputation only grows stronger with each passing year. Locals speak in hushed tones about the dangers that lurk within, cautioning visitors to stay away lest they disturb whatever dark forces may lie hidden. It's fascinating how such a tiny place can hold such a gripping history and instill lasting fear. What secrets does your forest truly hide? Here's a wild fact about Harry Potter's Hedwig. Did you know that Hedwig, Harry's beloved owl, shares its name with two remarkable saints? Saint Hedwig of Andechs, known for her incredible compassion, dedicated her life to helping the poor and sick, while Saint Hedwig of Poland served as queen until 1399, showcasing leadership and strength. In the Harry Potter series, Hedwig represents more than just a pet. Her death marks a pivotal moment for Harry. This heartbreaking event symbolizes his loss of innocence, as he transitions from a carefree child to someone who must confront the harsh realities of adulthood and battle against evil. The bond between Harry and Hedwig is special, and her demise forces him to grow in ways he never anticipated. So the next time you think of Hedwig, remember her namesakes and the deeper meaning behind her fate in the series. You won't believe this about Tsingy de Bimaraha. This stunning mountain range in Madagascar features sharp limestone peaks that can actually slice through hikers' shoes. Known for its rugged beauty, Tsingy de Bimaraha presents a challenge to anyone daring enough to explore its unique terrain. However, it's not just the jagged rocks that make this place special. The mountains are also home to a variety of unique plant and animal species that you won't find anywhere else on the planet. Environments like this one are crucial for biodiversity, providing habitats that support life in ways we are only beginning to understand. As you hike through this surreal landscape, you might feel like you've stepped into another world, filled with incredible sights and sounds. So, are you ready for an adventure that's both breathtaking and a bit dangerous? Did you know spirulina is a superfood powerhouse? Spirulina, a remarkable blue-green algae found in both freshwater and saltwater, is celebrated for its impressive nutritional density. Packed with vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants, this tiny organism is a big deal for those seeking healthy alternatives. One of its standout features is its high protein content, containing all essential amino acids. This makes spirulina an excellent protein source for vegetarians and vegans who may struggle to meet their protein needs. Imagine incorporating this vibrant green powder into smoothies, energy bars, or salads. Spirulina not only offers a nutrition boost but also supports energy levels and overall health. Research indicates that its powerful antioxidants can help combat oxidative stress, making it beneficial for your immune system too. Plus, cultivating spirulina requires minimal resources, making it an environmentally friendly option. So whether you're an athlete looking to enhance performance or just want to add more nutrients to your diet, spirulina might be the perfect addition. Ready to give it a try? Why exactly does engagement matter for online content? Encouraging viewers to subscribe and turn on notifications is crucial for building a loyal audience. When creators invite their fans to share their favorite facts in the comments, it fosters a sense of community and keeps the conversation going. This not only makes viewers feel valued and heard, but it also boosts the visibility of the content. The more likes, comments, and shares a video or post gets, the more likely it is to be recommended by algorithms, reaching an even wider audience. This interaction transforms viewers from passive watchers into active participants, enhancing their overall experience and connection with the content. Engaged audiences are more likely to return for future videos, creating a cycle of growth that benefits both the creator and the viewers. So how can we make engagement more rewarding and fun for everyone? Did you know why male dogs lift their legs? Male dogs are known for their interesting habit of lifting their legs higher when urinating. This behavior isn't just a quirky dog trait, it serves an important purpose. By aiming for taller surfaces, they can leave their scent at greater heights, which signals their strength and dominance to other dogs. Interestingly, some wild dogs in Africa take this a step further. To make themselves appear even larger to rivals, they sometimes climb trees before urinating. This unique behavior emphasizes how crucial scent marking is in canine communication. Scent serves as a way for dogs to communicate their presence, assert territory, and let others know about their health or mood. While humans may use words, dogs rely on their powerful sense of smell to exchange information. So next time you see a male dog lifting his leg, remember he's not just going for a bathroom break. He's sending an important message in the doggy world. Can you imagine living with dyslexia like Jamie Oliver? Jamie Oliver, the beloved celebrity chef, has faced incredible challenges due to his severe dyslexia. It was so profound that he struggled to read until he was 38 years old. This learning difference didn't just affect his ability to read, it also shaped his unique approach to cooking. Despite these hurdles, Jamie transformed his passion for food into a successful career, revolutionizing how we think about healthy eating and cooking at home. His story is not just about overcoming a personal struggle, but also about inspiring others to embrace their own challenges. Jamie's experience reminds us that success often comes from persistence and creativity, regardless of obstacles. He demonstrates that with determination, anyone can turn their dreams into reality, even if they face difficulties that may seem insurmountable. Here's a wild fact about ancient cotton use. Long ago, cotton wasn't just a fabric, it was a symbol of luxury and social standing. In ancient civilizations like Egypt and India, wearing cotton was a clear indicator of wealth and status. Unlike rougher materials, cotton offered unmatched comfort, making it highly sought after by the elite. Imagine attending a grand event and being identified by the soft, breathable fabric draped elegantly on your body. This luxurious textile was so prized that it often sparked trade between distant regions, connecting cultures and economies in ways we sometimes overlook today. Even heirlooms made from this material passed down through generations became treasured markers of wealth and heritage. So next time you slip on a cotton shirt, think about the thousands of years of history woven into its threads. Isn't it fascinating how something so common today used to define social circles? Can you believe your brain generates 70,000 thoughts daily? It's astounding, but on average, a human head produces a staggering 70,000 thoughts every single day. This fact shines a light on the incredible complexity of human cognition and how our minds are constantly at work. From daydreams and worries to problem solving and planning, Each thought can be fleeting or profound. Think about it. Whether you're deciding what to eat for breakfast or pondering the mysteries of the universe, your brain is like a busy hub of activity. This phenomenal number illustrates how our thoughts shape our emotions and decisions, affecting everything from our moods to our actions. The brain, with its roughly 86 billion neurons, communicates through electrical signals and chemical messages, enabling this constant thought generation. While it's easy to become overwhelmed by such a torrent of ideas, understanding this process can empower us to harness our thoughts creatively. What do you think your brain will think about next? Scientists recently discovered that, have you ever wondered about Istanbul's unique geography? It's a fascinating fact that this bustling city straddles both Europe and Asia. Located at the crossroads of these two continents, Istanbul is separated by the iconic Bosphorus Strait, which not only offers stunning views but also serves as a cultural and historical bridge. On the European side, you can explore vibrant neighborhoods teeming with life, featuring cafes, shops, and remarkable landmarks. The Hagia Sophia, a former church-turned-mosque, and the mesmerizing Blue Mosque are just a couple of the city's must-see attractions. In contrast, the Asian side provides a refreshing escape, with its tranquil parks and local markets that offer a taste of everyday Turkish life. This geographical division allows Istanbul to be a melting pot of diverse traditions, culinary delights, and architectural styles. As a crucial hub for trade and cultural exchange for centuries, it attracts visitors from around the world. Whether you're enjoying a scenic ferry ride or strolling through ancient streets, Istanbul truly embodies the charm of two worlds intertwined, making it an unforgettable destination for curious travelers. Believe it or not, the placebo effect can heal. This incredible phenomenon reveals how powerful our belief systems can be in influencing our health. The placebo effect occurs when individuals experience real improvements in their condition after receiving a treatment without any therapeutic ingredients, like a sugar pill. It all boils down to expectation. When patients believe they are receiving effective treatment, their brains often trigger observable physiological changes. For example, if someone takes a sugar pill thinking it will relieve a headache, their body may actually produce endorphins, similar to how it would respond to effective medication. Research shows that in clinical trials, many participants who were given placebos reported significant symptom relief, such as reduced pain or decreased anxiety. This exciting interplay between mind and body shines a light on the importance of mental attitude in healing processes. While placebos cannot replace genuine medical interventions, they underscore an inspiring truth. Our mind has a remarkable capacity to influence physical health. So the next time you feel unwell, consider that your belief in recovery could play a crucial role. You might be surprised by the power of connection. Personal relationships shape our lives more than we often realize. When relatives come to visit, it can spark a whirlwind of emotions, from joy and excitement to nostalgia and even sadness. These interactions highlight the importance of maintaining close ties with family, as they can provide support during tough times. Emotional states are deeply intertwined with social interactions. When we connect with others, we often feel happier and more grounded. Think about how a simple phone call or a family dinner can instantly lift your spirits, reminding you that you're not alone in the world. In today's fast-paced life, taking time to nurture these relationships is crucial. Whether it's sharing laughter, stories from the past, or just being present for one another, these moments foster a sense of belonging that many people crave. So the next time you're with family or friends, remember the incredible impact these connections can have on your emotional well-being. How do you nurture your personal relationships? Believe it or not, earthquakes are more powerful than you think. The Richter scale, developed by Charles F. Richter in 1935, measures the magnitude of earthquakes and uses a logarithmic scale to determine their strength. This means that each whole number increase on the scale represents a tenfold increase in amplitude. For instance, a 6.0 earthquake is 10 times more powerful than a 5.0 earthquake. But it doesn't stop there. Every step up the scale not only increases amplitude, but also causes roughly 31.6 times more energy to be released. So if the ground shakes with a magnitude of 8.0, brace yourself. That's about 31.6 times stronger than a 7.0 quake. Understanding this scale helps scientists and emergency responders assess potential damage and prepare for future earthquakes, making it an essential tool in seismology. Are you ready to feel the Earth move? Why exactly does Mount Roraima wear a cloud? Mount Roraima, an iconic flat-topped mountain in Venezuela's Gran Sabana region, is famous for its unusual weather pattern, a stationary cloud that seems to cling to its summit. This captivating phenomenon happens because the mountain cools the warm, moist air that flows up its slopes. As the air rises, it cools down and can no longer hold all its moisture, resulting in a cloud that hovers above the majestic peak. The combination of high humidity and stable weather conditions creates an almost permanent veil, giving Mount Roraima an otherworldly appearance. This unique climate also supports diverse ecosystems, hosting rare plants and animals found nowhere else on Earth. The mountain, often surrounded by a mystical aura, attracts adventurous hikers and nature enthusiasts alike. Isn't it fascinating how nature can craft such intriguing landscapes? Discover how Facebook transformed from a college project. In 2004, Mark Zuckerberg, a Harvard University student, launched Facebook as a social network just for his fellow students. The idea was simple yet revolutionary: connect people and share experiences in a digital space. At first, only Harvard students could create accounts, but the concept quickly gained traction. With its easy-to-use interface and engaging features, Facebook captivated students beyond Harvard, eventually opening up to everyone. By 2006, anyone aged 13 or older could join, leading to rapid growth and popularity. Imagine the surprise when a simple platform designed for college buddies became a global phenomenon, allowing people from all walks of life to connect, share, and engage with one another. Today, Facebook is an integral part of our daily lives, impacting communication, news, and how we share our stories. Who would have thought a college project could change the world like this? Did you know Roosevelt was the first president on TV? On April 30th, 1939, Franklin D. Roosevelt made history by appearing on television during the opening ceremony of the New York World's Fair. This moment marked a significant milestone, as he became the first sitting president to embrace this new medium. At the time, television was a novel technology, still in its infancy, and only a limited number of viewers could watch the broadcast. Roosevelt delivered a warm and welcoming address about the fair, showcasing the American spirit and innovation. His speech captivated the small audience, demonstrating not only the potential of television as a medium for communication, but also his own forward-thinking approach. The World's Fair was meant to highlight progress in technological advancement, and by stepping into this bold new arena, FDR helped pave the way for future political leaders to utilize TV to connect with the public. Isn't it fascinating to think how this one event changed the way politics and media interact? You might be amazed by Samoa's fiery tradition. The fire staff ceremony, rich in culture and dazzling to witness, hails from the beautiful islands of Samoa. This exciting performance combines acrobatics, rhythm, and skill as participants twirl and spin a flaming staff, showcasing their incredible talent and bravery. The history of this spectacular event stretches back to ancient times, where it was not just a form of entertainment, but also a way to tell stories and honor the gods. Dancers often wear traditional garments, and the flickering flames add a mesmerizing glow as they throw the staff high into the air and catch it with precision. With each turn and leap, performers dazzle audiences and create an electric atmosphere, often accompanied by powerful drumming and chanting. Whether during festivals, celebrations, or even casual gatherings, the fire staff ceremony is a vibrant expression of Samoan culture that has captivated people worldwide. It serves as a reminder of the island's rich heritage, where the past and present clash in a beautiful dance of fire and skill. You'll be amazed by the Statue of Liberty's funding. This iconic symbol of freedom wasn't just gifted to the United States. It was made possible through a whirlwind of creative fundraising strategies in France. To cover the statue's cost of about $250,000 in the late 19th century, equivalent to over $5.5 million today, French citizens organized everything from auctions and lotteries to even boxing matches. People from all walks of life pitched in, showing their passion for liberty and their desire to strengthen Franco-American ties. The initiative even sparked a communal spirit, with towns rallying together like never before. This lively campaign not only generated the necessary funds, but also created anticipation and excitement around the statue's eventual arrival in New York. Today, when we admire Lady Liberty standing tall, we also celebrate the collective effort that brought her here, reminding us of the power of unity and shared dreams. Hard to believe, but earbuds can help the blind. Many earbud manufacturers are designing special tactile marks on the left earbuds to assist blind individuals in easily distinguishing them from the right. These clever little features not only support those with visual impairments, but also benefit anyone who struggles to find the right earbud in low light or total darkness. Imagine fumbling around in your bag or pocket only to find two identical earbuds. Thanks to these tactile markings, you can confidently feel which one is which. This thoughtful innovation highlights how technology can be inclusive, making everyday items user-friendly for everyone. It's a simple modification, but it can drastically improve someone's experience, allowing them to enjoy their favorite music or podcasts without added frustration. So the next time you pop in your earbuds, remember, those little bumps might be doing more than you think. Let's uncover the truth about peach fuzz. Pantone has chosen Pantone 1323. Peach fuzz is the color of the year for 2024, and this warm hue is already creating a buzz. Symbolizing a deep desire for human connection, peach fuzz embodies modern elegance, inviting us to embrace warmth and closeness in our lives. This delightful peachy tone is expected to inspire trends in fashion, interior design, and even digital media, making it a vibrant choice that brightens up our surroundings. Imagine cozy spaces decked out in this gentle shade or stylish outfits that evoke a sense of friendliness. The popularity of peach fuzz suggests that in a world often filled with cool tones and stark contrasts, there's a refreshing call for softness and intimacy. It's a color that encourages togetherness and warmth, perfect for both personal and communal spaces. Are you ready to see how peach fuzz will influence your favorite trends in the coming year? Rain from the sky, drones in the UAE, make it happen. It's not science fiction. It's actually happening in the United Arab Emirates, where high-tech solutions are used to combat the challenges of desert climate. The UAE faces extreme heat and limited rainfall, prompting innovative approaches to water shortages. Drones are sent soaring into the sky, equipped with special technology to inject salts into clouds. This process, known as cloud seeding, encourages clouds to release their moisture, resulting in artificial rain. The method is not only fascinating but also essential for agriculture and maintaining green spaces in such a dry region. Local scientists and meteorologists have been studying the effects of cloud seeding to understand its efficiency. With hopes to increase rainfall significantly, this cutting-edge technique may hold the key to water conservation efforts in arid climates worldwide. So next time it rains in the desert, remember that it might just be thanks to a drone doing its job. Can you imagine that Romans feasted to extremes? In ancient Rome, dining was often a grand spectacle, filled with endless courses and lavish banquets. Wealthy Romans would gather to indulge in a variety of dishes, some of which might seem unusual to us today, like dormice or garum, a fermented fish sauce. These feasts could last for hours, where guests would sample food and drink to their heart's content. What's even more surprising is that there weren't any designated areas for purging, a practice that sometimes followed these extravagant meals. Instead, Romans simply continued to eat until they were physically unable to consume more. This extreme approach to dining reflects their views on excess and luxury, where the experience of dining became almost as important as the food itself. Isn't it fascinating to think about how different their dining customs were from what we know today? Turns out, the truth is that art speaks volumes. Bruno Catalano is an innovative artist renowned for his captivating sculptures that challenge our perception of human experience. His stunning works feature fragmented figures that appear to float in the air, creating a surreal and thought-provoking effect. Displayed prominently during the prestigious Venice Biennale, these sculptures symbolize the deep emptiness felt by migrants in search of a better life. Each piece reflects not only their physical journey, but also the emotional weight of leaving loved ones and familiar surroundings behind. Through his mastery of form, Catalano invites us to confront the feelings of loss and dislocation that so many face in today's world. His art compels us to consider the narratives of those who yearn for a new beginning while grappling with the pieces of themselves they must sacrifice. How does art like Catalano's help us understand complex human experiences? Here's a wild fact about Ruth Ellis and justice. On July 13, 1955, Ruth Ellis became the last woman executed in Great Britain after being convicted of murdering her abusive boyfriend. This shocking event stirred intense public debate as many sympathized with her plight, seeing her actions as a desperate response to years of domestic abuse. The case highlighted the harsh realities many women faced in abusive relationships and raised questions about justice and self-defense. Just a decade later, in 1965, the death penalty for murder was abolished in England, Scotland, and Wales, marking a significant shift in British criminal justice policy. Ellis's story played a pivotal role in changing how society views justice and punishment, pushing the conversation towards rehabilitation over retribution. Her case remains a powerful reminder of the complexities involved in crime, punishment, and the rights of individuals in dire situations. How did this impact modern perceptions of self-defense? This might surprise you. Kazakhstan has a naval fleet. Despite the Caspian Sea slowly shrinking, Kazakhstan continues to maintain and operate its navy. Picture this. While this massive inland sea faces a decline, the country works to keep its naval capabilities afloat. It's like trying to organize a water polo team in a drying-up pool. The Caspian Sea, the largest enclosed inland body of water on Earth, is vital for trade, energy extraction, and regional security. With rising salinity levels and decreasing water levels affecting ecosystems, Kazakhstan navigates unique challenges while focusing on preserving its maritime interests. The fleet's existence showcases Kazakhstan's commitment to maintaining its national security and regional influence, even as environmental changes reshape its landscape. It's a remarkable way of adapting to circumstances that many wouldn't even consider. How does a country balance its naval ambitions with these ecological shifts? This might surprise you. Skin can react to vibrations. Vibratory urticaria is a unique condition where some people experience rashes after their skin feels movement or vibrations. Imagine going for a jog and suddenly your skin starts itching and breaking out in hives. That's the reality for those with this unusual disorder. Even riding a bumpy bus or cycling on rough terrain can trigger intense discomfort. Doctors believe this happens because the body mistakenly identifies vibrations as a harmful stimulus, causing the immune system to react with hives. While it sounds rare, it's significant for those who have it. Living with vibratory urticaria means adjusting everyday activities, from exercising to simply enjoying a smooth ride. Fortunately, some treatments, including antihistamines, can help manage symptoms. Still, everyday challenges await those affected. Can you imagine how frustrating that must be? Surprisingly, it's a fact that cards can lead to freedom. During wartime, when soldiers found themselves locked away in prison camps, creative strategies became essential for survival. To help these troops escape, brilliant minds developed special playing cards that contained hidden maps to guide them. These cards were ingeniously designed, embedding vital information within the artwork or printing. For example, certain patterns or markings could reveal escape routes, locations of friendly forces, or even safe houses. This clever use of everyday items demonstrates how human ingenuity thrives even in the direst circumstances. These escapade cards not only lifted the spirits of the imprisoned, but also became symbols of hope and resistance. By turning a game into a lifeline, these soldiers showed us that sometimes the most unexpected tools can lead to liberation. Have you ever thought about how something as simple as a card could change the fate of a soldier? Prepare to be amazed by LeBron James' hidden talent. During his high school years, LeBron didn't just dominate the basketball court, he was also a star football player. As an all-state wide receiver, he showcased his incredible speed and agility, drawing attention from major college football programs eager to recruit him. Many thought he would follow the path of professional football, but LeBron had a different vision. He decided to focus solely on basketball, a choice that dramatically changed the course of his life. This decision has more than paid off, as LeBron has become one of the greatest basketball players of all time, winning multiple championships and MVP awards. His remarkable journey shows that sometimes the road less traveled leads to monumental success. Just imagine what could have been if he had chosen football instead. Prepare to be amazed by ancient love. In 2011, archaeologists made a heartwarming discovery in northern Italy: the skeletons of a Roman couple buried hand in hand for over 1,500 years. This touching find reveals not just a connection to the past, but a story about enduring love. The couple, believed to have lived during the 4th century, were excavated from their shared grave, illustrating a powerful symbol of affection that transcends time. The preservation of their intertwined fingers captivates the imagination, prompting us to ponder their lives, dreams, and the bond they shared in life. Such discoveries offer a glimpse into the emotional ties that have always existed among humans, reminding us that love remains a universal language across ages. How many stories of love have been silently observed by the earth, waiting to be unearthed and celebrated? This might surprise you. Crassus met a shocking end. Roman general Marcus Crassus, known as one of history's wealthiest individuals, faced a grim fate that highlights his insatiable greed. In 53 BC, after his defeat in the Parthian campaign, Crassus was captured and brought before his enemies. Rather than simply executing him, they chose a punishment that sent a clear message about his character. They poured molten gold down his throat, a merciless act that embodied the idea that his obsession with wealth ultimately led to his downfall. Crassus famously believed that true richness lay in one's ability to raise an army, showcasing a deep connection between power and wealth in ancient Rome. His life and death illustrate a stark lesson about excess. Being wealthy isn't solely about riches, but also about the responsibilities and consequences that come with it. So the next time you think about the balance of wealth and power, remember the fate of Crassus and what it reveals about greed. Why do galaxies spin every billion years? It might sound mind-boggling, but every galaxy, big or small, takes about 1 billion years to complete a single rotation. This incredible journey happens at different speeds depending on the size and mass of the galaxy. For instance, our Milky Way spins at an impressive rate, taking around 230 million years to finish one full turn. Imagine how vast and lonely space feels when you consider that every galaxy dances to the same cosmic rhythm, twirling gracefully through the universe. This rotation is driven by the galaxy's gravitational pull, which keeps everything from stars to dust in orbit. Scientists study these rotations to understand more about the universe's history and structure. We can learn about the dark matter influential in holding galaxies together as they spin. With each rotation, galaxies spark new star formations, providing a glimpse into the ongoing dance of the cosmos. So the next time you gaze at the night sky, remember that there's a grand choreography happening far beyond what we can see. Did you know about Neuschwanstein Castle's magical influence? Nestled in the picturesque Bavarian mountains, Neuschwanstein Castle is truly a sight to behold. Constructed in the 19th century by King Ludwig II, this stunning castle has captured the hearts of millions with its fairy tale charm. Its unique architecture and breathtaking views inspired the design of the beloved Disney castle, which appears in various animated films and even the iconic Disney logo. Imagine walking through its imposing towers and fairy tale-like halls, all while knowing that it served as the blueprint for much of what we now associate with fantasy. As you explore the castle, you'll find yourself transported to a world of imagination where history meets the allure of storybook magic. Neuschwanstein Castle not only attracts tourists from around the globe, but also sparks creativity and wonder in everyone who sees it. So whether you're planning a visit or simply dreaming from afar, this remarkable castle offers a glimpse into the enchanting dreams of royalty and the timeless magic of storytelling. Here's a wild fact about Segway's owner. In 2010, Jimmy Heselton, the passionate founder of the Segway company, met a shocking fate while riding his own invention. Known for promoting the innovative two-wheeled device that aimed to revolutionize personal transport, Heselton tragically lost control during a ride. His accident happened when he veered off course and fell into a ravine, which is an unbelievable twist considering his deep commitment to safe riding. This incident highlights the unpredictable nature of technology and the inherent risks that come with any mode of transport, even those designed to be safer and more efficient. Heselton's death served as a somber reminder of how even the most experienced users can face dangers, leaving a lasting impact on the Segway community and its followers. Was it mere bad luck or a cautionary tale about the very devices we trust? Can you imagine that disposable cups are so harmful? It's shocking to learn that these seemingly innocent coffee cups often contain a thin layer of plastic designed to prevent leaks. This plastic is not just a nuisance for the environment. It can leach harmful chemicals into your favorite drink when exposed to heat. In the United States alone, we use over 50 billion disposable cups every year. Sadly, most of these cups, despite being recyclable, still find their way into landfills, contributing to the growing waste crisis. The reality is, every time you grab that quick morning coffee, you might unknowingly be supporting a cycle of environmental damage. But there's hope. Many cafes are now pushing for sustainable alternatives like compostable cups or encouraging customers to bring their own reusable mugs. Making small changes in our daily habits can lead to big differences for our planet's health. Are you ready to make a change? Is it really true that Kirito Itaka set a record? On July 17, 2023, Kirito Itaka, a talented Japanese athlete, achieved an astonishing Guinness World Record by completing 8 rope twists in a single jump. This remarkable feat took place in Yamaguchi City and demonstrated his incredible coordination and speed. Imagine the skill required to twist and flip while in midair. It's something most of us can only dream of doing. Kirito's training and dedication to his sport were key to this success, illustrating how hard work pays off in big ways. Athletes around the world are always pushing boundaries, and Kirito's achievement is a perfect example of what can happen when talent meets determination. His record not only inspires other athletes, but also highlights the exciting world of competitive jumping. What other records will be broken next? You might be surprised by the tallest teenager ever. In 2021, a remarkable young man named Olivier captured the Guinness World Record for being the tallest teenager in the world. Standing at an impressive height, he not only made headlines, but also sparked conversations about his potential future in professional basketball. As he towers above most people, his unique stature sets him apart in sports, particularly in basketball, where height can be a significant advantage. Olivier's story is a testament to how extraordinary growth patterns can affect one's life, leading to opportunities that many can only dream of. Imagine being in a sport where your height could give you an edge over your competitors. The question remains, could he be among the tallest basketball players in the league in the coming years? As he continues to grow and develop his skills, fans and aspiring athletes alike are eagerly watching to see how this incredible journey unfolds. Did you know kangaroos can mate so quickly? These fascinating creatures have an incredible reproductive ability that surprises many. After giving birth, which usually happens after about 30 to 36 weeks, female kangaroos can mate again in just 1 to 3 days. This means they can have multiple joeys at different stages of development at the same time. It's like a little kangaroo nursery happening all in one pouch. The first joey stays in the pouch, where it continues to grow and develop while a second joey may be on the way. This unique strategy allows kangaroos to maximize their chances of raising successful offspring in a challenging environment. Interestingly, mother kangaroos can regulate the development of each joey, so they can decide when to let the younger one nurse or develop based on the conditions around them. This amazing ability not only showcases their adaptability, but also highlights the wonders of reproductive strategies in the animal kingdom. What happens when hunger distorts our senses? Extreme hunger can actually change how we perceive taste and smell, making even inedible items seem like potential food. This fascinating phenomenon illustrates the incredible flexibility of our brains, when survival is at stake. In desperate situations like being stranded in the wild, individuals may find themselves nibbling on tree bark or other unappetizing items. This behavior isn't just a quirky survival tactic, it's rooted in our biology. When the body lacks essential nutrients, the brain sends signals that alter our sensory experiences, blurring the lines between what is edible and what is not. This instinctive drive for survival can push people to consume materials they would normally avoid, all in the quest to stave off hunger. So next time you think about how hard it is to resist junk food, remember that in extreme conditions, our senses can adapt in ways that help us endure the toughest challenges. How far would you go to survive? Guess what really drives Netflix's success? In 1997, Netflix started off as a mail-order DVD rental service, revolutionizing how people rented movies. You'd select your favorite films online, and they would be delivered right to your mailbox. But the company saw the writing on the wall. People were becoming more tech-savvy, and the internet was evolving quickly. By 2007, Netflix made a bold move and shifted to a streaming platform, recognizing the immense potential of digital content. This decision transformed how audiences consumed entertainment, paving the way for binge watching. Today, Netflix boasts a massive library of movies and shows available at the click of a button. By abandoning their original model, Netflix didn't just adapt to change. They helped define the future of how we watch television and films. Can you imagine a world without streaming? It's hard to believe we ever lived without it. What if I told you tornadoes love America? The United States experiences more tornadoes than anywhere else in the world, with an astounding average of around 1,200 tornadoes each year. This phenomenon occurs mainly in a region known as Tornado Alley, which spans parts of Texas, Oklahoma, Kansas, Nebraska, and beyond. Tornadoes are powerful storms that can reach wind speeds of over 300 miles per hour, capable of uprooting trees, destroying buildings, and dramatically altering landscapes. The unique geography of Tornado Alley, where warm, moist air from the Gulf of Mexico meets cold, dry air from Canada, creates the perfect conditions for these swirling twisters to form. While tornadoes can be frightening, scientists study them to better understand and predict their paths, helping to save lives and property. So the next time you hear about a tornado, remember that this wild weather phenomenon is a regular occurrence in the U.S. Can you imagine living in Tornado Alley? Hard to believe, but marine animals scrape rocks for food. This fascinating behavior can be seen in species like sea urchins and certain fish, which possess specialized teeth designed for grasping and scraping algae off rocky surfaces. These teeth are not just ordinary. They function like natural tools to help these creatures thrive in their underwater habitats. By adapting to various rock types in their environment, these animals maximize their chances of finding food in different ocean areas. This unique feeding strategy is essential for their survival, as algae provide vital nutrients. Without their scraping abilities, many marine animals would struggle to find enough food, highlighting the incredible link between their anatomy and their ecological needs. So next time you're at the beach, consider the unseen world of these remarkable creatures and how they play a crucial role in their ecosystem. Let's uncover the truth about living in Iceland. Life on this stunning island comes with unique challenges. Iceland, known for its breathtaking landscapes and vibrant culture, faces difficulties in sustaining living conditions due to its harsh climate and limited natural resources. The cold winters and unpredictable weather make agriculture a tough venture, often leading to a reliance on imports for food and goods. Energy, however, tells a different story. Iceland harnesses its abundant geothermal and hydroelectric power sources, providing clean energy solutions for its population. The government and citizens are also innovative, working hard to combat high living costs and improve housing options. Supporting local industries and embracing sustainability are key to building a resilient future. So how do people adapt to these challenges while enjoying the majestic beauty of their homeland? The creativity of Icelanders shines through their solutions. You won't believe this about fossil fuels. Fossil fuels like coal, oil, and natural gas come from the remains of ancient plants and animals that were buried under layers of earth millions of years ago. This amazing process of transformation takes a really long time, often millions of years, and involves heat, pressure, and a bit of time magic. Essentially, every time we burn fossil fuels for energy, we are igniting the remnants of life forms that existed long before humans walked the earth. Imagine using energy created from creatures like dinosaurs and vast forests that once flourished. However, while fossil fuels have powered much of our modern world, they're not without drawbacks. Burning them releases carbon dioxide and other pollutants, contributing to climate change and air quality issues. As we explore cleaner energy alternatives, we need to consider how to balance our energy needs with the health of our planet. Drones are changing our world in surprising ways. Have you ever imagined a flying robot delivering your package right to your doorstep? Well, thanks to advancements in technology, drones have moved beyond just being gadgets for hobbyists. They are now used for a wide range of important activities such as monitoring wildlife, filming breathtaking cinematography, and even aiding in search and rescue operations during emergencies. Companies like Uber and Google are investing big bucks in creating drone taxis, which could take the hassle out of city traffic and provide a new way to travel. Picture soaring above the busy streets, getting to your destination quickly and efficiently. As these exciting applications continue to develop, drones are set to revolutionize how we live, work, and even play. The future is already here, and it's taking to the skies. Is it really true that tight clothes can cause pain? Yes, they can. This discomfort is linked to a nerve condition known as myalgia paresthetica, which primarily affects the outer thigh. Picture this. You're wearing your favorite skinny jeans or tight-fitting bikini briefs, and suddenly you feel a burning sensation or numbness creeping in. That's myalgia paresthetica at work. It happens when the lateral femoral cutaneous nerve, responsible for feeling in that part of your thigh, gets compressed, often due to tight clothing. While it's commonly referred to as bikini brief syndrome or skinny pants syndrome, the reality is many people experience this irritation without realizing what it is. Fortunately, this condition is usually temporary and can resolve by simply loosening your clothing. So next time you slip into something snug, remember to keep comfort in mind to avoid that nagging pain. Believe it or not, oral health affects your heart. Many people think that as long as they brush and floss, their teeth are all that matter. However, poor oral hygiene can lead to serious health issues that go way beyond bad teeth and bad breath. For instance, bacteria from gum infections can enter the bloodstream, potentially causing inflammation and leading to heart problems. It doesn't stop there. These infections can increase the risk of conditions like heart disease, respiratory issues, and even diabetes. The mouth serves as a gateway to the body, so maintaining good oral health is crucial for overall well-being. Simple actions like regular dental checkups, brushing twice daily, and eating a balanced diet can significantly improve your oral health. This not only keeps your smile bright, but also helps protect your body from potentially serious health conditions. So next time you brush your teeth, remember that you're doing more than just caring for your smile. You're also taking a big step towards a healthier heart. What changes will you make to your dental routine? Did you know heels were made for men first? Surprisingly, high-heeled shoes have a fascinating history that flips our expectations upside down. These fashionable footwear pieces date back to the 10th century, when Persian cavalry soldiers wore them to secure their feet in stirrups while riding horses. The elevated heel provided better stability, making it practical for men of that era. As time went on, the trend crossed over to Europe, where both men and women began adopting heels as symbols of status and power. By the 17th century, men's heels became increasingly ornate, often featuring bold colors and luxurious materials. It wasn't until the 19th century that high heels started to be associated predominantly with women, influenced by changing social norms and fashion trends. Today, while heels are often seen as a staple in women's wardrobes, their original purpose and history remind us that fashion can take unexpected turns. Prepare to be amazed by the magic of auroras. Have you ever looked up at the night sky and seen vibrant colors dancing among the stars? Those breathtaking displays, known as auroras, actually happen when particles from the sun collide with Earth's atmosphere. This phenomenon mostly occurs in the polar regions, where the magnetic field protects our planet and channels these solar wind particles down toward the poles. As they enter the atmosphere, they interact with oxygen and nitrogen, creating stunning effects in colors like green, pink, and purple. The best time to witness auroras is generally during winter months when the skies are darker and clearer. So if you're looking for a spectacular natural show, bundle up and head to northern latitudes to experience the wonder of these glowing curtains of light. Isn't nature incredible? Most people don't know this, but Colombia has a rainbow river. Caño Cristales, often called the River of Five Colors, dazzles visitors from June to November with its incredible palette of red, yellow, green, blue, and black. What causes this stunning spectacle? It all comes down to a unique plant called Macarenia clavigera, which flourishes in the riverbed. During the dry season, this remarkable aquatic plant turns the riverbed into a vibrant canvas as it blossoms. The colors pop to life thanks to the interplay of sunlight and the plant's pigments, making the water appear like it's filled with watercolor paint. Each year, the spectacle attracts tourists from all over the world who come ready to experience its breathtaking beauty. Unlike anything else on the planet, Caño Cristales not only stands out for its vivid colors, but also for the rich biodiversity surrounding it, enhancing its allure. So if you're on the lookout for a stunning natural wonder, don't miss the chance to witness the River of Five Colors in action. Did you know that angel's trumpet can be deadly? This intriguing plant belongs to the Datura genus and is known for its beautiful, trumpet-shaped flowers. However, beneath its stunning appearance lies a dark secret. Angel's trumpet contains toxic alkaloids, which can lead to severe health risks when consumed. People who ingest any part of the plant may experience powerful auditory and visual hallucinations, which can be terrifying and disorienting. The symptoms don't stop there. Consumption can also result in confusion, increased heart rate, and even seizures. Many cultures have historically used Datura for various rituals, but its unpredictable effects can make it extremely dangerous. If you're fascinated by plants, it's crucial to remember that beauty often comes with hidden dangers. So always be cautious and avoid any interaction with this toxic beauty. Here's a wild fact about your body weight. Did you know that blood makes up around 7% of your total body weight? That's right. An average adult has about 5 to 6 liters of blood in their body, which translates to approximately 10 to 12 pints. Since the average adult weighs around 160 pounds, that means blood alone weighs around 11 pounds. Blood is a fascinating fluid because it plays several vital roles, from transporting oxygen and nutrients to fighting infections and regulating body temperature. The body continuously produces new blood cells, with your bone marrow working hard to keep up with demand. Keeping your blood healthy is crucial for overall well-being, as it ensures your organs get the oxygen and nutrients they need. So next time you step on the scale, remember that 7% of what you see is just blood doing its important job. Isn't it amazing how such a significant part of us works seamlessly behind the scenes? Did you know XQC was an Overwatch pro before streaming? Felix Lengyel, better known as XQC, gained fame as a professional Overwatch player before making a splash in the streaming world. He played a crucial role on teams like Dallas Fuel in the Overwatch League, showcasing jaw-dropping skills and swift reflexes that captivated audiences. His competitive edge stemmed from years of practice, honing his abilities in this fast-paced multiplayer game. However, after some time in the professional scene, XQC decided to explore the world of streaming. This shift allowed him to connect with fans in a more personal way, sharing his thoughts, gameplay strategies, and hilarious moments live. With his energetic personality and quirky sense of humor, he quickly gained a massive following on platforms like Twitch. Today, XQC is a household name in both gaming and streaming circles, proving that one can successfully transition from competition to entertainment. Is it really true that fish can walk on land? Surprisingly, some fish species have evolved to do just that. For example, the mudskipper is a remarkable fish that can use its pectoral fins like legs, allowing it to move across muddy surfaces and even climb rocks. These unique adaptations help them survive in their natural habitats, such as tidal pools and mangroves, where they need to navigate through both water and land. When mudskippers are out of water, they rely on a moist skin to breathe, which absorbs oxygen from the air. Their ability to traverse land not only aids in foraging for food, but also assists them in escaping predators. Other species, like the climbing perch, can scoot along mud and grass using their fins and, when in a bind, they can even gulp air and survive for extended periods out of water. This fascinating behavior shows us how adaptable nature can be, pushing the boundaries of what we thought fish could do. Isn't it amazing to think about life evolving in such unexpected ways? Did you know that the Voynich manuscript remains unsolved? This enigmatic book, discovered in the early 20th century by Wilfred Voynich, is filled with strange illustrations of plants, celestial bodies, and even naked figures. Despite the attention of linguists, cryptographers, and historians for over 100 years, the language of the manuscript continues to baffle experts. The script seems to defy any familiar linguistic structure, making it one of the most mysterious texts in history. Many theories have emerged regarding its origins and purpose, ranging from a hoax to a sophisticated cipher or even an alien language. The vivid illustrations and consistent layout add to the intrigue, suggesting that the manuscript is not just a jumble of letters, but possibly holds valuable knowledge or a secret code. As scholars continue to grapple with its mysteries, the question remains: what secrets does the Voynich manuscript hold? Did you know saffron is the world's most expensive spice? This unique spice comes from the beautiful Crocus sativus flower, which blooms in the fall. To produce just 1 pound of saffron, farmers need to painstakingly collect about 75,000 flowers. Each flower only gives up 3 delicate stigmas, which are the part of the plant that becomes the spice we all love. The intense labor required to harvest saffron contributes significantly to its high market value, making it a true luxury item. Harvesting saffron is often done by hand, which means that skilled workers must be extremely careful to avoid damaging the fragile flowers. This process not only makes saffron rare, but also adds to its allure in kitchens around the world. So next time you sprinkle saffron into your dish, remember the incredible effort that goes into creating this golden treasure. Prepare to be amazed by the incredible tarsier. This remarkable little primate, found in Southeast Asia, is famous for its giant eyes that help it see perfectly in the dark. Imagine having eyes so big that they take up most of your face. Tarsiers are nocturnal hunters, leaping effortlessly between branches as they search for insects and small animals to eat. These agile creatures can jump up to 40 times their body length, a skill that showcases their unique adaptations to life in the trees. As a symbol of the rich biodiversity of Southeast Asia, tarsiers remind us of the importance of preserving their habitats. Sadly, their numbers are declining due to habitat loss and hunting. Protecting their environment is crucial for ensuring that future generations can appreciate these fascinating animals. Isn't it amazing how such a small creature plays a big role in our planet's ecosystem? Ever thought about tornadoes in the UK? It might surprise you to learn that while the United States has the highest total number of tornadoes, the United Kingdom actually holds the title for the most tornadoes per square mile. This interesting fact showcases the unique weather patterns in the UK, where these swirling storms can occur more frequently in limited areas. Despite the US announcing more tornadoes overall, the UK's landscape allows for clusters of smaller tornadoes, often called mini-twisters, to form without much warning. Interestingly, the vast majority of these tornadoes in the UK are relatively weak, causing little to no damage. However, they can still be fascinating phenomena to witness. So the next time you think about tornadoes, don't just picture the mighty storms of America. Remember, the UK may have them appearing more often in smaller forms. What other weather surprises are out there waiting to be discovered? Here's a wild fact about New York City. In 2022, the Big Apple said goodbye to its last public payphone, marking the end of an era that began decades ago. Once an essential part of city life, payphones offered a lifeline for people needing to make calls when mobile phones weren't widespread. Imagine walking down the bustling streets, spotting a phone booth, and dialing a friend or family member without a smartphone in sight. Over the years, payphones served not just locals, but also tourists, providing access to communication during their adventures. However, with the explosion of mobile technology and smartphones, fewer people relied on these public devices. This final removal highlights how quickly technology has transformed our daily lives. Payphones may be gone, but they certainly left behind memories and stories of a different time. What do you think will be the next piece of technology we'll say goodbye to? Here's what actually happens when you blink. Blinking might seem like just a tiny automatic action, but it plays a huge role in how we see the world. Did you know that the average person blinks around 15 to 20 times per minute? That adds up to thousands of blinks each day. Each time you blink, your eyelids close for about 1/10 of a second. During this short moment, your brain may miss small details right in front of you, which can affect how you understand your surroundings. But don't worry, blinking also has important benefits. It helps keep your eyes moist and clear by spreading tears, which wash away dust and keep your vision sharp. So while blinking may cause those brief interruptions in your sight, it's essential for keeping your eyes healthy and your vision clear. Isn't it fascinating how such a simple action is so important? Why exactly does America lack an official language? Despite being a melting pot of cultures, the United States does not have a federally declared official language. While English is the primary language spoken and is recognized as the official language in 32 states, the federal government has never established it formally. This unique situation reflects the nation's diverse cultural heritage and commitment to freedom of expression. The U.S. has a rich tapestry of languages spoken by its citizens, including Spanish, Chinese, and Tagalog. Efforts to declare English as the official language at the federal level have been met with mixed reactions, highlighting the complexities of identity and communication. In a country where over 350 languages are spoken, the lack of an official language allows room for various voices, fostering inclusivity. What does this mean for the future of language in America? Hard to believe, but gravity isn't the same everywhere. Earth's gravity can actually shift depending on where you are. For example, gravity is a bit stronger at sea level compared to when you're standing on a tall mountain. This is because the higher you go, like on a mountaintop, the farther you are from the center of the Earth, which weakens gravity's pull. Additionally, gravity varies across the globe due to the shape of our planet. At the equator, Earth bulges slightly, causing gravity to be weaker compared to the poles, where gravity is stronger. This happens because the Earth isn't a perfect sphere. It's more of an oblate spheroid. Plus, local geological factors like the density of the Earth's crust can also influence gravity strength. So whether you're climbing a mountain or exploring the plains, you're experiencing different levels of gravity. Pretty mind-blowing, right? Believe it or not, a judge sentenced a cab fare skipper. Ohio Judge Michael Ciccinetti gained attention for his unconventional yet poetic approach to justice. In a surprising ruling, he ordered a man who skipped out on a taxi fare to walk an astonishing 30 miles, the exact distance the cab driver was taken without payment. This unique sentence not only served as punishment, but also aimed to instill a sense of accountability. The judge's ruling has sparked debate regarding the effectiveness of such sentences. Some people support the idea of creative consequences that make wrongdoers reflect on their actions. Others, however, question whether such punishments are fair or practical. Judge Cicchinetti's ruling challenges conventional views on justice while highlighting the importance of personal responsibility. Can creative sentences like this really change behavior? Most people don't know this, but insects have 6 legs. This fascinating fact is true for every single insect species on the planet, showcasing a remarkable design feature that unites them all. Insects belong to the class Insecta, and their 6 legs are a key characteristic that sets them apart from other arthropods like spiders and scorpions, which have 8 legs. But why 6, you might wonder? This unique structure helps insects navigate their environments efficiently, whether they're buzzing through the air, crawling on the ground, or even swimming. Each leg plays a role in movement, balance, and even grasping objects or mates. Considering there are roughly 1 million described insect species, from tiny ants to majestic butterflies, this 6-legged design proves to be incredibly effective. Next time you spot a ladybug or a grasshopper, remember that it shares this essential feature with every other insect out there. Believe it or not, video games can boost your brain. A fascinating study conducted in Berlin revealed that playing Super Mario 64 for just 30 minutes a day over 2 months resulted in noticeable increases in gray matter among adults. Gray matter is a crucial part of the brain that helps with processes like muscle control, sensory perception, and decision-making. The research demonstrated a clear connection between this fun gaming experience and brain volume growth, suggesting that engaging in high-challenge games might foster cognitive development. Think about it. While you're jumping on platforms and collecting coins, your brain could be getting a workout as well. This exciting discovery opens the door for more conversations about the potential positive effects of video games, influencing how we view gaming in our everyday lives. Could video games be more than just entertainment? Did you know humans carry deadly sulfur for fleas? The average human body contains a surprising amount of sulfur, enough to eliminate all the fleas on a typical dog. Sulfur is an essential element that plays a crucial role in our biology. It helps create amino acids, which are the building blocks of proteins, and it's vital for DNA synthesis. While this element is mostly known for its strong smell and role in volcanic activity, it's present in our bodies in more ways than you might think. Now think about those pesky fleas that can irritate our pets. If a human's sulfur content could wipe them out, just imagine how powerful it is. This fact highlights the fascinating connection between our bodies and the natural world. So the next time you pet your dog, remember that all the sulfur in you could be a flea-fighting secret weapon. Isn't that wild? Did you know that neuroimmunology could change depression treatment? This exciting field is all about understanding how inflammation and the immune system affect our mental health, particularly regarding conditions like depression. Researchers are uncovering fascinating links between the immune response and brain function. For instance, scientists have discovered that inflammation in the body can influence mood and emotional well-being, suggesting that a healthy immune system could play a crucial role in preventing or treating depression. This breakthrough opens doors to innovative anti-inflammatory treatments that can address the root causes of mental health issues rather than just their symptoms. Imagine a future where new medications not only target neurotransmitters, but also calm inflammation to support mental health. As neuroimmunology continues to evolve, we may soon have powerful tools to help millions find relief from depression in ways we never thought possible. Guess what really drives the Maricopa harvester ant's venom? The Maricopa harvester ant, or Pogonomermex maricopa, boasts venom that is an astonishing 20 times more toxic than that of a honeybee. This fierce little insect isn't just any ant. Its venom has been studied for its remarkable potency. In fact, LD50 studies show that a mere 100 stings could overwhelm a human's nervous system fatally. This extreme toxicity demonstrates not only the ant's evolutionary specialization, but also highlights how creatures adapt to survive. Their venom rivals even the more commonly known cyanogenic compounds found in apple seeds. Nature is full of surprises, and the Maricopa harvester ant is a prime example of how small organisms can wield incredible power. So, next time you see one of these ants scurrying about, remember that they are not just tiny creatures, but formidable defenders with a lethal sting. Who knew that such a small insect could hold such deadly secrets? Prepare to be amazed by marathon training. Running a marathon isn't just about putting on your sneakers and hitting the pavement. It's a monumental achievement that requires intense physical and mental preparation. Each marathon stretches over a grueling 42,195 kilometers, pushing runners to their limits. To tackle this distance, athletes spend months honing their stamina and strength, gradually increasing their mileage through a structured training plan. They also focus on nutrition and hydration, learning which foods fuel their bodies best. Mental toughness plays a crucial role too. Coping strategies help runners confront the challenges of long runs, fatigue, and self-doubt. Not to mention the exciting camaraderie built among training partners. Each step reflects their dedication, turning ordinary people into extraordinary marathon finishers. Don't you want to know what it takes to cross that finish line? Most people don't realize this about the Grand Hyatt. Nestled on the top floor of the Jin Mao Tower, The Grand Hyatt Shanghai provides an incredible vantage point for anyone wishing to soak in the stunning skyline. Imagine sipping a drink while gazing out over the vast city where modern skyscrapers meet historical architecture. Its interior is a stylish blend of Art Deco flair and rich Chinese cultural elements, giving guests a unique and elegant experience. As you step inside, your senses are greeted by intricate designs and luxurious finishes that transport you to a sophisticated oasis high above the bustling streets. The ambiance is not just about luxury, it's about celebrating Shanghai's vibrant culture through design. Whether you're dining in their acclaimed restaurant or just marveling at the view, the Grand Hyatt promises an unforgettable experience. Don't miss out on capturing that perfect picture as the city lights begin to twinkle below you. How many hotels can boast such an extraordinary setting? What if I told you color blindness shaped Facebook's colors? Mark Zuckerberg, the co-founder of Facebook, has red-green color blindness, a trait that affects how he perceives colors. For him, blue stands out as the most vivid and striking color, making it a natural choice for Facebook's branding. This personal characteristic didn't just influence a personal preference, it altered the entire visual identity of one of the world's biggest social media platforms. By choosing blue as the primary color, Zuckerberg ensured that the site would resonate with a broad audience while also reflecting his unique way of seeing the world. The blue also symbolizes trust and dependability, important qualities for a platform connecting millions of people. So next time you scroll through your Facebook feed, remember that this giant of social media was in part shaped by the way its creator sees color. Prepare to be amazed by spacefaring 3D printing. NASA has made a groundbreaking leap by developing the capability to email essential tools to astronauts in space using advanced 3D printing technology. This innovative system allows for the rapid production of necessary equipment that would typically take months or even years to deliver from Earth. Imagine being an astronaut and needing a specific tool to fix a critical system aboard the International Space Station. Instead of waiting for a cargo mission, the crew can print the tool right there. This not only saves time, but also reduces the amount of supplies that need to be sent into space. With 3D printing, NASA can customize tools to meet the unique challenges faced by astronauts, making space exploration more efficient and responsive. How will this technology shape the future of space missions? What if I told you about Aconcagua's height? Standing proudly at 22,137 feet, 6,960.8 meters, Aconcagua claims the title of the highest peak in the Western Hemisphere. Nestled in the Andes of South America, this breathtaking mountain is not just a sight to behold. It's a geological marvel that attracts adventurers and nature lovers from around the globe. Interestingly, it's also the tallest mountain outside of Asia, making it a significant landmark on our planet. Its majestic height is a result of tectonic forces that shaped the Andes over millions of years. Climbing Aconcagua is a dream for many, offering both challenges and incredible views for those who reach its summit. From the vibrant ecosystems at its base to the snow-capped peak, every layer of this mountain tells a story of nature's power. So, are you ready to explore Aconcagua's heights? Guess what really drives dolphin speed? Dolphins are built for speed, capable of reaching impressive speeds of about 33.5 miles per hour when swimming near the surface. This incredible pace not only sets them apart from other marine creatures, but also makes them faster than many professional swimmers. Imagine diving into a pool only to see a dolphin whizzing by in a flash. Their streamlined bodies and powerful tails allow them to glide through water with minimal resistance, making it almost impossible for a human to race against them. Dolphins use their speed to catch prey, escape predators, and socialize with other dolphins in their pods. This remarkable ability showcases their unique adaptations and reinforces the idea that they are perfectly suited to their oceanic environment. So the next time you see a dolphin leaping joyfully out of the water, remember just how fast these incredible creatures can swim. Curious about EU banknotes and their unique design? The European Union made a fascinating choice when creating its banknotes. They feature imaginary architecture instead of real buildings. This clever decision helps avoid favoritism towards any single member state, promoting a sense of equality among all countries in the Union. Each banknote displays stunning illustrations of bridges, windows, and arches that represent different architectural styles but come from nowhere in reality. This creativity isn't just about aesthetics. It also symbolizes the EU's commitment to openness and unity. By showcasing these fictional designs, the EU emphasizes its goal of inclusivity and neutrality, encouraging all member states to feel represented. The vibrant colors and intricate details of these banknotes make them not only secure, but also visually fascinating. The next time you hold one of these banknotes, think about the artistic choices that went into them and the deeper message they convey about cooperation among the diverse nations of Europe. Isn't it incredible how a simple piece of paper can carry such significant meaning? Here's something incredible about spheres. As the diameter of a sphere increases, its surface area expands at an astonishing rate. This mathematical relationship shows just how unique and fascinating geometric shapes can be. To illustrate, imagine a basketball compared to a tennis ball. The tennis ball has a small diameter and a corresponding surface area, while the basketball, which is much larger, boasts a surface area that increases rapidly as its diameter grows. Mathematically, the formula for the surface area of a sphere is 4πr2, where r is the radius. As you can see, even a slight increase in diameter leads to a significant jump in surface area because of the squared term. This relationship highlights the beauty of geometry and encourages us to think about how shapes work in our world. Have you ever considered how this concept affects real-life objects, like bubbles or planets? Guess what really drives persistent hiccups? Hiccups may seem like a funny annoyance, but persistent or intractable ones can turn into a serious health issue. These rare hiccups last longer than 48 hours and can significantly affect daily life. One incredible case involved Charles Osborne, who famously had hiccups for an astonishing 68 years, from 1922 until 1990. Imagine dealing with that every single day. So what causes these never-ending hiccups? They can stem from a variety of factors, including nerve damage, brain disorders, or even metabolic imbalances. While most people experience hiccups for just a few minutes, those with persistent hiccups face not only physical discomfort, but also emotional challenges, as it can be exhausting and frustrating. Understanding the root causes helps researchers develop treatments, raising hopes for those affected. How can something so small create such a big impact on life? Here's a wild fact about maelstroms. A maelstrom is not just a fancy term. It's a powerful whirlpool formed when two ocean currents clash, creating a swirling vortex that can be truly dangerous. Imagine enormous waves crashing together, creating a force strong enough to sink large ships. While modern vessels are typically built to withstand tough conditions, they are not invincible. Cruise ships caught in a maelstrom can experience intense rocking and pitching due to those massive waves. This can be quite frightening for passengers who might feel as though the ship is on a roller coaster at sea. Although these whirlpools are relatively rare, they remind us of the ocean's raw power and unpredictability. So what do you think would happen if you found yourself right in the middle of one of these whirlpools? Would you stay calm or panic? Understanding these natural phenomena helps us appreciate the ocean's beauty and its hidden dangers. Why exactly is aluminum so abundant in our Earth? Aluminum is the most abundant metal in the Earth's crust, making up about 8% of its total composition. This remarkable statistic might surprise you, especially since we rarely find aluminum in its pure form. The reason lies in its high reactivity. Aluminum likes to bond with oxygen and other elements rather than existing alone. In nature, it's primarily found in minerals like bauxite, which is actually a mix of aluminum oxides and hydroxides. Mining bauxite allows us to extract aluminum, which is then processed for countless uses, from cans to airplane parts. Its lightweight and resistance to corrosion make it a favorite in industries. So whenever you spot aluminum, just remember it traveled a long way from the Earth's crust to your kitchen. Isn't it fascinating how such an everyday material has such a complex origin? Is sharing your favorite fact really that important? This simple action transforms passive viewers into active participants in a conversation. When people engage by commenting on videos, it creates a community around shared interests and knowledge. Online platforms thrive on interaction, and when viewers share their favorite facts, they not only express themselves but also inspire others to think and learn. This exchange can spark diverse discussions and even uncover unexpected connections between different topics. Plus, sharing facts encourages critical thinking and helps reinforce learning in a fun way. It's fascinating how one small comment can lead to a ripple effect, where others may chime in with their insights or related facts. So the next time you watch a video, remember that your thoughts matter and they can make a significant impact on the dialogue. Why not dive into the comments and share something intriguing today? Guess what really drives Istanbul's unique charm? Istanbul is a city like no other, straddling two continents, Europe and Asia. This fascinating geographical position is made possible by the Bosporus Strait, a crucial waterway that connects the Black Sea to the Mediterranean Sea. This not only makes Istanbul a significant trade hub, but also forms a vibrant cultural bridge where East meets West. Imagine walking through bustling markets filled with spices, delicious street food, and rich history, all while standing in two different parts of the world. Istanbul's blend of diverse cultures is a fusion of traditions, cuisine, and languages that reflect its unique place in history. From the majestic Hagia Sophia to the charming streets of the Asian side, every corner tells a story of how this city has been shaped by its unique location. Isn't it incredible how one city can offer such diverse experiences? Is it really true that Kyoto's temples have bloody footprints? In the historic city of Kyoto, Japan, a haunting reminder of the past can be found in 5 temples with ceilings marked by eerie red stains. These marks are not just random splatters, they are the remnants of a tragic history linked to the samurai warriors who once roamed the land. The ceilings were built using floorboards from a castle where these noble fighters chose to commit ritual suicide, known as seppuku, rather than facing defeat or dishonor. The blood left behind created footprints that appear to tell a silent story of bravery and sorrow. Visitors marvel at these striking ceilings, often feeling a mix of awe and respect for the lives that once were. While the temples today stand as peaceful places for reflection, they carry with them a weighty history that connects people to a time when honor meant everything. This blend of beauty and tragedy invites everyone to ponder the deeper significance of sacrifice, loyalty, and the lasting impact of the samurai spirit in Japanese culture. Here's a wild fact about alien abductions. Psychologists have proposed that many stories of alien encounters might not be what they seem. Instead of being whisked away by extraterrestrials, some experiences could be linked to sleep paralysis, a condition where individuals wake up unable to move and often hallucinate. During these episodes, people might perceive shadowy figures or feel a presence, which can trigger fears of being abducted. Additionally, cultural influences play a significant role. As movies and books featuring aliens became more popular, the idea of alien abduction seeped into our collective consciousness. This means that some people may interpret their ambiguous experiences through the lens of media, thinking they've encountered aliens when, in reality, their minds might be at work. Could our perception of reality be shaped so easily by storytelling? What if I told you musical magic transformed history? The South Pacific, a captivating musical adaptation by James A. Michener, takes audiences on a journey where wartime stories become magical narratives. Set against the backdrop of World War II, this enchanting tale weaves together the lives of soldiers and locals in the South Pacific, illustrating not only the struggles of war, but also the power of love and resilience. Michener masterfully blends history with artistic expression, capturing both the beauty and complexity of the region's culture. The characters, from courageous nurses to conflicted soldiers, navigate their emotions and relationships amidst the chaos of battle. With unforgettable songs and vibrant choreography, the musical invites the audience to experience the era's hopes and challenges, making history feel alive and relatable. South Pacific reminds us that even in difficult times, art can shine a light, telling stories that resonate across generations. So have you ever thought about how a story from the past can inspire hope today? What if I told you Tokyo has 37.2 million people? This bustling metropolis takes the crown as the most populous city in the world as of 2023. Tokyo's incredible size is more than just numbers. It's a vibrant hub of culture, innovation, and activity. Imagine a city where the streets are filled with millions of people, each contributing to a unique tapestry of life. Following Tokyo are Delhi, India, with approximately 32.9 million residents, and Shanghai, China, housing around 29.2 million people. The sheer scale of Tokyo can be overwhelming yet exciting, as its crowded neighborhoods pulse with energy from countless shops, restaurants, and entertainment options. While navigating this urban jungle, you might encounter technology seamlessly intertwined with tradition, from ancient shrines to towering skyscrapers. Living in such a populous city offers both challenges, like crowded public transport, and perks, such as diverse dining experiences and entertainment. So what attracts so many people to call Tokyo home?